Okay, is my Cancer still in the room? Is my Cancer still in the room? Cancers for the month of July. Thank you, Angel Spirit guides. Grandpa, Grandma, Daddy, Betty, Jean. Everybody, thank you guys for the clear confirmation, clarity, and guidance here. The truth in the white light for our highest good. Thank you. Oh, Cancers. I want to be a Cancer. I have Cancer moon. Thank you. First 10 days of July for Cancer. Okay. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like Cancer's reading so far. Memstead, welcome home. For the second half, the second 10 days of July for Cancers. Thank you. Heart of the reading, heart of the matter for Cancers. Heart of the matter for Cancers. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Cancer. You're in the middle of your own reading. I like it. Well, they say, but anyhow. And heart space for Cancers. Oh. And outcome for July overall. Outcome for July. Okay, not bad. And the advice is there. Okay. Uncle Red, welcome. Hey, you guys, if you could do me a favor and make sure that you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. I do monthly readings, and you can also hit me up on my website or on Instagram. I'll link those things in the description box shortly after. But let's get into it, Cancer. I don't want to make these readings too long because I know you have to watch all those commercials. But starting off from the top, you have the Fool. Excuse me. So, as far as your love life goes, this feels like you're ready to just give it a shot. Just try again. You know, you might have spent a good amount of time just worried about, your emotions and everything previous. But in the first 10 days of July, it's like the sun is out. It's your season. Happy birthday, Cancers. And you're ready to take a chance here as far as love goes. As far as money goes, maybe you might want to buy some lottery tickets here. You just seem to be pretty lucky. Just happen to be in the right place at the right time, bet on the right horse, find the right number. So if you have a hunch or take a chance on a money-making opportunity, I would even support to say this card, you're thinking you should give it a gamble. You could really come up big. So take a chance with that one. Okay, Cancer. In your heart of hearts, the reason why I feel like this is good because it is well supported right underneath it. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, Cancer. So you can afford to buy a couple lotto tickets or something here, okay? You have really done a bang-up job on taking care of yourself. You are in this energy where you are so good at taking care of yourself, of showing yourself love, of treating yourself the best that you could possibly be. You are attracting those same kinds of people that are taking care of themselves, who are lucky and just well off. Make sure that if you're not in this energy within the first 10 days, don't be afraid to spoil yourself a bit. And not from a monetary way, like only just if that means getting back in the gym, taking some stuff to the cleaners, I'm hearing, getting a new pair of shoes, things like that. It is well advised in the first 10 days here. This also feels like you can be a lot more self-reliant when it comes to your money. So whereas like maybe before you used to need a partner, Cancer, maybe now you're able to take care of it yourself, you know. I'm just hearing like things like of that nature where, you know, things may, if it wasn't in your name before, you can put it in your name now. You're good to go for that. Okay. So this is just about making sure for your money for the first 10 days, just seeing how you can rely on yourself more than others and be as resourceful as you possibly can be. Okay. You've also got the Empress here. I'm getting nothing but good vibes over here. I just feel like you might have, if you're free for the summer, you know, I just feel like free for the summer, only responsible for yourself. That's a great feeling. You might really meet someone who motivates you to start that business, to, you know, take that trip, to do something in a big way. You know, as far as love goes, I just feel like you meet someone who matches your vibe. If you're already in a relationship, you guys come up with a really good idea here for love in the first 10 days, you know, when everybody can take care. I just really feel like, oh, you guys could, I don't know, remodel, redecorate, get new furniture, like something really luxurious. Maybe with those women's, take a trip, a honeymoon vibes. I don't know, but okay. As far as your money goes, you're seeing the payoffs. You've been really working hard here, Cancer, and it is paying off now. So first 10 days of July look smashing for you, darling. I want to be a Cancer for the first 10 days of July. I haven't done Leo's reading. I have Cancer moon, so maybe. This is for your sun signs. If it turns out, usually I get the sense about moon signs if it comes up, you know, but I generally read for the sun signs. I feel like if you try to do too much, it's a little confusing. The second half, I guess, after all this fun you have, from about the 11th on, it feels like you start to need a little break, a little recuperation. You know, Cancers, you guys are notorious for needing a lot of private time to recharge, and there's nothing wrong with that. It feels like in the love situation, you know, towards the middle of the month, if you do need some time to recharge, it might not be so much understanding coming from your mate. I feel like this is more for the masculine energy. or even the female energy, the feminine, it does just feel like after such a fantastic couple of days together, this is for Cancer. Um, if after such a romantic and plush, luxurious couple of days together, they don't really seem to understand why you need space at this time. They have a bone to pick with you about that, like, don't shut me out kind of feeling. But you know you're better when you recharge in private, okay? Um, you know, it's a lot of high emotional intensity there. And it feels like, you know, Cancer, towards the middle of the month, you might be pressed to take a little break here. Like, whoo, that was a lot. That was fun. So let's slow it down for a second. Hold on. Let's take a break, you know? So it just might make your partner, or even if it's just like your family, your mom, somebody like that, they just kind of feel like, where are you? Like, how can you diss me after we were so lit, you know? Just take heed. The one thing I always wish for Cancers, Pisces, and even Scorpios, if they could just say it ahead of time as opposed to just splitting, you know, disappearing. If they could just say like, hey, I need a couple days to recharge. I guess where's the drama in that, right? If you told people ahead of time, then it wouldn't really feel like recharging. Okay, so the center of it all, you've got the moon here. So they might think that I get the sense that, like, okay, this first week of July, maybe you do hit that lotto. You do come into some big money, and you know, you took care of home, you paid the bills and everything, but then you probably found like another something sexier, something glitzier catches your eye. And now you might, you know, I do really feel like you might run the risk of falling in love with two people in the first week of July. And then you're like, oh no, how did I do that? Oops. Or you might find out that somebody that you really had a lot of love for, attention you were giving to them. CJ, welcome home, honey. Somebody that you were, you know, giving attention to, they might have a wife or partner at home, something of that sort. Um, Three's a crowd as far as love goes, and overall, it's like secret communication here. I feel like in the middle of the month, you're kind of just like not sure. Hey, thank you for the hard eyes. Um, it feels like you're not really willing to say what just happened. Thank you for the hard eyes, CJ. Thank you for the kiss too. I didn't even see that. It really feels like there's a chance. I just heard the song like Part-Time Lover. You know, listen, when it's good, it's good. When you fly, you fly, and it just kind of feels like the first week, you know, I do see two really strong, powerful, feminine energies that really are receiving like the best from you, Cancer. You are in this energy of devil may care first week, and I feel like second week you're like, ooh, I can't believe I did all that. A little drama here in the first week. Um, it does come to light though, so it's not better if you just talk about it from the beginning as far as love goes. As far as your money goes, I feel like maybe if some people are asking you for money, only unique, welcome, come on in. Wash your hands, take off your shoes, make yourself a plate, make yourself a drink. You family now. I appreciate the fave, unique. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, so I'm doing Cancer's reading on YouTube live. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, Apple Juice Tarot. The center of your reading, Cancer, as far as it just feels like, it's a little bit dramatic here, where the first 10 days I see you like really like on your boss shit, if I can say that. Like you got it. And by the middle of the month, by the middle of July, I feel like people start expecting you to share it with them, and you like, I'm going in the house. Get your hands out of my pocket. Rebel, thank you. I see you too. You also have the Six of Swords here, Cancer. So what this means for your money is, for your relationships, let's talk about that first. I feel like if you find out that you were the second or the third person in a relationship, some type of love triangle, you are definitely walking all the way the fuck away, right? And I feel like if you found yourself in an entanglement of some sort by the middle, going towards the end of July, you will get yourself out of it. Some extra entanglements. You know where your heart is. You know where your home is. You know where you belong. And one of your options will make themselves apparent. One of them is just you can't deny. Okay, you can't deny. I could even see this playing out as I ain't being with nobody. How about that? Like I feel like you have some really good prospects. If you are in a relationship, you find another even better prospect. Like if your husband or your wife is fantastic, you find like an even more fantastic person. Y'all have like some kind of whirlwind. Middle of the month, you're like, whew, okay, let me chill. Psych, I'm not doing that. You might have gone into a little bit of a frenzy. I do tell you have like really great luck in the first week. So by the middle of the month, it's going towards the end of the month, the last 10 days there, you kind of start to reel in your spending. Balance, you really decide, like you see, I feel like this Empress here, she is fantastic, and she's worth it if you're willing to grow with her and work with her. But it feels like you're not willing to invest for the long haul with her or with that energy there. You rather save up. The Empress is ready to go. You're accustomed to this Queen of Pentacles who's more slow and steady, easy does it. Let's just save a little at a time. This Empress is like, we need $3,000 and we can make $10,000. And you're like, 3,000, that's my whole savings there. I don't want to invest that much, and nothing but the best for her. So you guys will end up splitting ways. And I don't usually stick too much into people's love lives, but I do see for your money here, you'd rather the slow and steady, the easy approach. You're not really willing to do too much gambling or risk taking with your money. Towards the end of the month here, you have the Ace of Swords, and it's in the upright. So you're clear about what you want as far as relationship goes. And if you've pissed off your long-term partner, they might have some words for you that you don't really appreciate, but you're not going to tolerate disrespect. So there's a way to fight without hitting below the belt. So that is very possible. In love, it just feels like don't settle. You know what you deserve. You want the truth. Because remember, if all of this turns out to be vice versa, where you find that your partner is dibbling and dabbling between two people, you move on and you're willing to cut that out. You were willing to let it be known that you know as well. As far as your money goes here, towards the end of the month, after the 22nd here, you're going to want to make sure that you are writing things down, keeping your receipts, I heard. Okay, so be mindful there. You've got this Five of Pentacles here. It's kind of giving me vibes as far as your love life, like who loved you when you didn't have anything. You came up on a little bit and started acting up, going off and whatever. Just don't forget who loves you, whether you got money or not here. Okay. And as far as your money goes, towards the end of the month, you're really starting to see like how this wheel turns. Like you are riding high at the beginning of the month, and towards the end of the month, you are really considering like people really were interested in me just for my money, and I kind of almost fell for it. Hopefully this reading gives you a little bit of insight as to make sure that I got all that glitters isn't gold type of vibe, and just because somebody doesn't have, all these brand names and luxury items or whatever, that doesn't mean that their heart is not worth its weight in gold there. You also have here the Queen of Wands in your overall outcome. If nothing changes for the month, this is still a pretty good outcome to have. Make sure you take care of your partner, because the Queen of Wands definitely takes care of her people. I just heard like, don't go chasing waterfalls, Cancer. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you are not only used to, but that love you. You know what I mean? Loyalty is a big deal for the Queen of Wands for sure. You make a big impact when you take care of people. Like they really see and they can't make it without you. Like you are someone's sunshine, and don't trade that position to be a little footstool for somebody else because they have a bigger throne, a bigger palace. And if this is just a reminder, if it's the shoe on the other foot, there's a lot of ladies in this reading. So if this is just a reminder to you, Cancer, if somebody makes a choice like that, like if you find your partner out, getting caught up whirlwind, cheating, that kind of thing, just remember it's not because of you, it's something personal within them, something that they weren't able to see clearly. They didn't know the value of something, and they'll learn, especially if you're willing to walk away and take away all this good sunshine that you normally bring. Okay, Cancer woman, Cancer man, you take care of your partner if all else fails. So whatever that situation is, um, your instincts are correct, and you are the main event. You are the special occasion. You hold the power. The sun does rise and set on your ass. Okay. Um, you're expecting here. Hey, what's up, SG? You are expecting here, as far as your money goes, overall, you're expecting things to swing in your favor here. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, and don't put all your eggs in one basket, something of that sort. Don't write a check your ass can't cash. I also heard just now. So, but this looks good as far as you'll know the right thing to do. You'll know who to put your money with. Your intuition and your psychic ability is more than on point. It's a real money maker here for you. Your advice for the month, you've got the Queen of Cups here in reverse. So, what is this saying overall? Just remember, you can't take back cheating. Infidelity is it's the trust that gets broken. It's not so much about who's sex and money. It's more about you never get to trust that person the same. You never, but people are human. Don't forget that. And it's not anything on the other person, whoever got cheated on. It's nothing that they did or didn't do that made this happen. That person had some twisted sense of what was valuable and what wasn't, that made them make the choice to be cheating here. Okay. As far as your money goes, I feel like this is two sets of Cancers. I feel like you might have made some promises. There's a set of Cancers who have made some promises to people to help them with bills, to do all of this, and then they just kind of say, "Nah, I ain't gonna do it." So you kind of back out of a deal, but overall, in the end, you end up doing the right thing. And then there's another set of Cancers who have been made some promises to, or someone just kind of flakes in a way that you've never really seen them flake before. Don't worry, they'll come to their senses, and your intuition will be so on point they won't even get far. Like, let's say if on the 7th or the 8th or the 9th they went missing all night, you couldn't find them, they didn't answer their phone, they were with some other person, what is going on, you feel it in your soul, you play the game right back and don't answer the phone for them. What transpires is they end up telling on themselves. But it's in my okay, this is a lot of you guys' personal love life stuff. I don't want to egg it on. I'm just gonna say for your highest good, your intuition and your effort that you've put in is no reflection of how you're not responsible for how people treat you. Okay, Cancer? Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. Definitely subscribe. It does help the channel grow. Oh, thank you for the roses. Appreciate them. And I'll see you guys next month. Thank you. Oh, don't forget, you can reach me on astrogiftsplus.com for personal private readings. Or if you have inquiries, you can hit me up on Instagram. Thank you. Ooh, baby.